glorious morning, isn't it? Too good to be at work. That's a drop off right there. And we'll watch him put it in first. If he has a drama, we'll wait. That's it. She's low. Normally I could just step off this top rung and straight onto the boat.
Oh, bit of swell. Thinking, why is he slowing down? Wow. Welcome Joe crew for the second time to another episode of Finding Joe Offshore, and that is exactly where we are, offshore. Cape Patterson is about 30 k's over that way, New Haven 35, 40 k's behind us, and we're at our favourite spot. It's a reef right in the middle of the two locations, and once in your life you get to experience greatness. And speaking of greatness, like the great man himself, the captain.
I think a great man is a stretch. I'd say slightly above average.
Slightly above
Slightly
average?
above.
I like that tiling. It was average tiling, remember on the side of his bag? So you're the average cat, slightly above average.
Yeah, slightly, yeah.
But I say my name is Anthony, aka the Muffin Man. Why the Muffin Man? Because my wife makes a delicious muffin, and for years I enjoyed the splendours of muffins. Now I'm paying for it. So we're speaking to a lovely old bloke at the ramp. He said they caught 26.
We got 26 tuna.
26 tuna caught yesterday right here in Cape Patterson. So we're going to keep our eyes peeled this afternoon and this morning as we travelled out and as we travel back in, and maybe go for a wander after we've caught a gummy. But our main aim today is to catch a gummy. Because last week we had zero success. So. We're gonna blame myself.
Yep, 100%.
Well,
That's the first rule of captaining. You know?
Well, I don't know about that. I thought the captain always went down with the ship and took
that's a fallacy. That's a fallacy.
All responsibility associated with
No, that's a fallacy. That's an old boy style. That. Any smart captain bails. Just bail.
I like to go from the Costa Concordia, whatever it was.
Yeah, dude, he bailed.
Just straight. He jumped ship.
He doesn't want to die. Much the same.
Where's I going with this?
You'd be like, oh, the boat's sinking. Turn around, I'm already fucking halfway to Cape Patterson.
Here's Riggs. Little did he know that I had a sabiki sitting there. Could have used, but you know what?
And he's just like
All fair is love and war, mate.
Nah,
I've got to get the first bait on the board.
Ah, is that what it is? You bastard. Well played.
Little barber. Little barber perch. I thought a barber perch, but they're barber.
They don't have haircuts. They do
They had a
haircuts.
haircut.
Floaty, is it? Went high pitch then, didn't I?
It's a
Surgeon Major.
Sergeant Baker.
Sergeant Baker. Sergeant Major. That's the matter. We'll use him for bait too.
Absolutely.
Look at him.
Yeah, there's plenty on the side of that. You certainly wouldn't want him grabbing you on the how you going.
On the testicles.
Yeah, it's nasty.
The old Sarge.
Sarge.
The cap meets the Sarge. So technically, does he outrank you?
I think he does. Sergeant.
Cap's onto a monster. He's taking rod, taking line, spooling you.
I've got myself a monster.
Piece of a monster. Look at you go.
Yeah,
I'll move these rods out of the line in a second. But
he'll be Mr. Blue Throat.
yeah, that's a
Or
race.
his girlfriend. Yeah, definitely.
The way he's taking, the way his sort of head knocks,
Yeah,
and the runs, and then he
the
gets
way
up
he's
too
trying to get
far.
away.
No.
No.
What have you got?
An absolute monster flathead.
Is that a flathead?
That is a flathead.
Oh God, look at the size of it.
Whoa, you're going high
Oh,
pitch.
yeah, but you know it's exciting.
I know it is.
When I'm going high pitch, you know it's like
Where's the little net? Can I have the net?
That is
I
a
don't want to try and lift him in.
fucking monster.
Come on.
Hang on a second. Let me get the net.
Little net.
It's like, oh my God.
This is a record. This is a beast. There you go, let me walk back here.
Whoa. Give me.
Get in.
What's the size of that?
Now that's a flathead. That is a flatty. Oh.
No, just wait. Let me foot on the ground.
Ugh.
The size of that flathead.
There's nothing else. That's just...
I'll put that on the ground.
Okay, you're right.
And then we can de-hook him. The cap is literally just 36 metres of water out in Bass Strait. A monster flathead.
It's an absolute cracker. Absolute cracker. Look at it. Beautiful looking fish too.
Oh, I need to
Just
get
a good thick. Good
54
thick
centimetres.
flatty.
Good thick flatty. Look at that. Frank's already seen that and said, you know what?
Oh yeah, look at the fillet.
I could do with a fillet of flatty.
This thing is going to be tasty tonight.
Frank, you're all caught in the sabiki. What the hell are you doing, mate? Give us a second, I'll get you out. That Frank?
Yeah, that's Frank. He's back. Well, you know what I'm going to eat? I'll just cut the flogging for it. I mean,
He put in all that effort to get that fish, got caught in the sabiki, started screaming at me because I had hold of his wing. It was a little emotional, and he thought, you know what? I'll forgive you.
There's Mr. Whale on the sounder. Just trying to see the legal limit for a whale. That's not on there. Unfortunately.
oh wow.
He was literally the side of the boat there.
Yeah, no, it's swung around and gone under.
Swung around, gone under the boat because we're above a reef.
Back up.
Oh, he's coming back up.
Yep.
Could be.
Because he was fucking big.
Wow.
Size of a whale.
When someone says the size of a whale,
Yeah.
it's definitely the size of a whale.
Oh, he's pissing off.
He's gone. The whale's supposed to be coming back up.
He must be coming on. All of a sudden, you show him.
All of a sudden over here.
He's definitely seen something. He wouldn't piss off like
Yeah.
Frank.
Like Frank's normally.
He'll be on the whip.
I was going to say, I said. Oh, right behind me!
Right there.
Just as about to film. That's a wide angle. Oh,
there
yeah, just
he
as I
is.
turn around.
Look at that.
Aha!
That's a beast. I'm not sure of the type of whale, so if someone knows at home, would like to let us know what type of whale that might be.
Oh, yeah, if anyone knows the type of whale that's just circling our boat at this point in
What I'm
time.
saying.
Listen,
Right?
mate,
Right,
just
don't
got to
copy
reiterate
me.
because I've got the microphone here and they might not hear you, that's all.
You're just stealing my lines.
Well, and the star of the show, let's be honest.
For people who'd like to comment on that also.
Yeah, if people like to comment on what whale that is, that'd be fantastic. And also, who is the real star of the show? Is it me, the Muffin Man, or the cat?
Oh, that's right. You're called the Muffin Man, aren't you?
What I was going to say before the
whale.
whale rudely interrupted is that both Joe and Chris were invited on today's expedition, but declined due to work commitments.
Yeah, responsible
Even though
manner.
Chris has been off work for 3 weeks.
Oh, he's crook.
All of a sudden today is the day that
We're going fishing.
he decides to go back to work.
Poor bastard.
In all seriousness, Chris has been a little bit sick and maybe the violins, music could come along at this point in time. He has been taking it easy at home and we love you, Chris, and hope you get well soon. We have had everything this morning. We've had the barber perch, we've had the Sergeant Baker, we've had a monster flatty, we've had a monster whale, we've had Frank caught in our sabiki rig, which is stuffed. Like I've put a new one on, but Frank's fine. He's all right. He's okay. We've had dolphin sightings. Have I missed something? It's all happened this morning,
Generally, my magnificence.
and all in the space of about an hour. So it can either go two ways from here. It can either be just absolute dead for the rest of the afternoon. Cap's just onto another monster. It was a good bite, that one, wasn't it?
Felt different. It felt squiddish.
Oh, squid.
Just wait.
Well, you know what we did forget?
Yeah,
The old logs. We forgot everything this morning. We even forgot ice. I was going to go down and get some more extra bait rigs from BCF. Need a great deal on anything. Go down to BCF packing them and see my mate James. Actually, don't go down there because he's in Portland. So you won't be able to help you, so don't go down there. But, Bait and Tackle Direct, Cheltenham Road. So if you are enjoying this episode, make sure you hit that like button and the subscribe button. Because it actually helps, doesn't it?
It comes across the media.
Well, I am sort of needing at the moment because I look at the stats quite often during the week, and 70% of our viewers that watch our stuff aren't subscribed. So all you got to do is click that subscribe and hit that like button. It just helps out with the videos. It helps to actually bring out the videos from the bottom tier, the trash,
that's true,
and pull it out like a little hand thing. You just go down the market, not the market, the carnival, you know, and then pull out the little fluffy doll. A little fluffy doll.
Those machines I spent.
And those little machines. You just put your money in. That's what we want here. So the main aim for us would not be to actually go to work. We could actually fish full time if our videos were like pulled out.
If our videos were good.
And yeah, if they were good. Look at the size of that. That's a monster blue throat. I'm gonna have to get the net and pull that one in. Hang on. Frank, nick off.
Oh, God. Oh, that's a pisser.
Can't believe we've had to pull in a blue throat with a net.
Yeah,
Look at the size of him.
Crazy talk, isn't it?
Stinky finger in his mouth.
Pass.
Oh, we just had to wind up there, all the sabikis and all our rods. We got Tuna busting up just right next to the boat. Incredible. I've just thrown a couple of poppers out. I'll see if I can put the cap on them.
Should I go up the front and cast?
You can go wherever you like. There they are, straight in front, I think. I can't believe how close they were. In a matter of seconds, it goes from like nothing. You should be able to see them. They're obviously following a school of baitfish. Oh! Oh, it's a bird! Frank! Frank! Nick off, will ya? Oh, that's something you don't see every day, do you? Fishing the reef, and next minute the cap's just almost had a heart attack. Literally tuna bouncing up right past the boat. But unfortunately we had the rods down for catch or we will bait on them, hooks, paternoster rigs. So I quickly just thrown a popper and thrown it out as hard as I could and as far as I could, but it's just, I think, shy a couple of metres of where the actual school was passing by. So now the cap and I are just chasing them. We think they've gone down now because we can't see them anywhere now. So they must have dove down under. And I thought I had one on then. Damn Frank. And then as I'm winding it in, he's literally chasing the skirt with his little feet on the water.
Look at him.
The go-getter, the old Frank.
Moving himself around left and right to the boat.
Look at him, he's always well groomed. His hairstyle is clean and tidy. He hasn't got a feather out of place. Really is. Good looking rooster.
I was going to say,
He's a good looking bird.
he's a good looking bird, isn't he?
I like it. Look how clean he is. You look magnificent, mate. You really do. Take care of yourself.
COVID's done him well, I think.
He doesn't need sunscreen. He does't need nothing.
No, he can even take a shit in his own bath.
Yeah.
You want to open shoulder, do you, mate? Just looking at that, it's a beautiful example of a paternoster rig dropper loop. See, dropper loop there. No need for anything else but a hook, really, and a bit of that tube. Easy homemade one.
Yeah.
Very similar to the pre-made ones you can buy. And these ones are less expensive if you're doing it on a budget.
Yeah. It's handy to have ones pre-made.
It's handy to have these, just to throw them down if you couldn't be bothered making one yourself. But listen, if you're on a tight budget, good homemade paternoster.
Tackle box and grab his.
That's what you've done.
Cheaper.
That's even cheaper for
Yeah,
you.
it is.
I rigged it all up, I think, last time before I came out.
Excellent.
So if you are on a budget, just, I don't know. I'll leave in the comments below if you'd like us to do more on how rigging up paternoster rigs and snelled rigs and whatever else we do. Just a little disclaimer, we aren't experts, but it works for us.
Small disclaimer.
Little small disclaimer.
I'm a fuckhead. Anything I tell you is probably made up rubbish.
Oh, the Cap's just caught himself.
Yeah, well, it's better than catching nothing.
It's always intriguing or funny for me when you fuck yourself up.
Yes, the failures of others bring you such joy.
I do. I don't know why. Oh, we're back to our favourite spot, a little reef. We were out here before. Before we were rudely interrupted by the tuna diving literally into our boat, but not. Right next to it. And we just wasted half an hour trying to find them. So anyway, we're back here for a bit of bottom bashing for some gummies. Well, if nothing else, my friend, we have steak for lunch. I did hear you on your phone to your lovely wife giving you a ridicule saying, Anthony, what flake would you like? Because I'm just down the fish shop, scoffing at your flathead. Oh, I caught a flathead, babe. Oh, okay, yeah, no worries. Yeah, what do you actually want for dinner? But steak's looking alright here though. Nice steak. I did forget the salt. So we'll have to have unseasoned steak, but I got the sauce. That is fit for a king.
The whole crew here. There's a muffin man, and there's a Cap, and Chris is out the back there, and all of these lonesome.
Oh, where the bloody hell's another one?
Fucking Joe right out there.
There you go, Joe.
Hey, look at him. All out there on his lonesome.
Someone's decided to come and have a munch in the Caps.
I was about to knock you out of the way.
He's about to knock me out of the way for that.
It's my rod. Nah. They're on my rod holders.
Stop it.
Just going off the fishes.
Nice
Or
bit of
let it
steak.
soak for a couple of minutes, just in case
Hungry
it
for
swims
that.
on you.
Devoured that steak. Well, look at this, would you?
Shit. It's
Bit
not a
average?
toppy. We can stand comfortably in the boat.
Prefer it like last week.
Makes sense.
You want to catch my fish? That's it? You got him tied? What we got? What are we talking? No runs?
No, not yet.
Do you want me to bring that in?
Oh, it should be alright.
It's right out far.
See what happens here.
You reckon it's a gummy or just a...
I don't know. It's certainly not a.
It's not running like a gummy.
No.
What are we going to do, cut it off?
No, I was doing up the fucking screw, man. I can feel the case fucking.
Oh, right. Oh, it's a gigantic fish.
All the screws are fucking.
It's not pulling like a gummy though, it's not doing any runs.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know?
Honestly, I don't know. No. Nah, see, it's. Nah.
I wonder which rod this one is. This be paternoster?
No idea.
One of them's only got 60 pound on it.
No, I
leader.
don't like it.
It doesn't feel like a gummy, does it?
No.
And it's too big to be a swell.
Who knows? Oh, it's just
For one thing,
it'll work out.
it looks like
No,
a
something big. Could be a 7-gill.
7-gill. And I've got my feet in the water, by the way. He's coming straight up with his mouth open. He got my mouth open and everything. What the hell is he? Yeah, he's a big 7-gill.
Oh, pulling.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh.
It's a dead
So quiet. Oh, well, that just ruined it, didn't it? Hey? So we got to make a decision.
Kill yourself.
To kill yourself or to not kill yourself, to jump in. It's almost reminiscent of the last episode me having. I did some violins again, I think.
Oh, you're about to fucking go
About
deep
to,
and meaningful.
about to go.
Such a wager.
About to put myself in the coffin again, you know.
Oh, wow.
What a glorious day to have start off how it did, you know what I mean? And now the weather's turned dead and so is the fishing.
It's just dead.
It's not too lucky trying.
It's not the effort.
It's just
There's
dead.
A for effort.
But it is like a lake.
Yeah, it is.
Just cannot believe
How flat this is.
how flat it is out in Bass Strait.
In the middle of Bass Strait. And it's dead.
It's flatter than Port Phillip Bay.
Fucking
Untouched.
untouched. Just
Oh dear.
disaster. Just, you know, you couldn't find a nice
Everyone's
piece of fresh.
everyone's given up on us as fishermen,
Oh, I would-
as human
I would-
beings.
Actually, they probably unsubscribe. Call it.
You know what? Yeah, that's right. Well, you know I called this morning to subscribe.
Probably.
Maybe just unsubscribe. Probably do yourself a favour.
Yeah, let's get the countdown to below 1,000 again. That's what we deserve.
Shocking. What have we done?
Just keep on trying new areas, mate.
Keep trying new areas and just no good?
Fucking ourselves.
Time of the day?
Yeah,
The
should've
tide?
just- you know, if you want to guarantee gummies, you just go out near Cape Shank on that reef thing there.
Yeah, well, we know where to go there. Well, we keep persisting around here.
Because we're idiots.
We're idiots, are
We
we?
don't learn, mate.
Right.
Right.
Well,
Now, oh, this area is shit.
I was going to say, I'll just keep going there. Well, we always clean up here.
No,
Cody
not
Banks.
here. No, this is about 1.5 k's either spot.
Oh, well, I can't believe you put us here.
That-
Now, if you've got any advice for us on how to
Jeez,
catch some gummies,
Righto.
just leave that down below. We can trawl for some tuna now, I reckon.
That
head
means
back
we're
in.
packing up going home.
Yeah,
That's what that
yeah,
means.
we've had enough.
All right, you tried to put a
Stuff
spin on
this.
it.
We've got a bit of action, just heading back from the reef. Spotted some birds diving into the water. Oh no, what have we got here?
Yeah,
Is
that's
that a dolphin?
I don't know what that was. I saw something pretty good.
The cat nearly heaved me out. I don't know if we got dolphins over there as well.
Nearly flicked you out.
Oh no, there's a dolphin here, so obviously they're chasing something. Look, there he is, right next to the boat. Literally had about 15 to 10 minutes of absolute mayhem. I've been up the front casting lures and poppers. We've got the skirts out the back. We've had dolphins diving out of the water. We've had tuna literally jumping out of the water. And within 5 minutes, they're all gone. Just had a hit on that line there. Took it, but then nothing. Whoa, dolphin just jumped straight out. Look at him go. Look at him. Front of the boat. Woohoo! Loving it. Hang on, buddy! It's worth just coming out here just for this, isn't it? When we first come across, we were hooning back from the reef straight towards Cape Willamai, and I saw some birds diving to the right hand side. Cat's literally just pinned us to the right. I've nearly gone flying out to the left side. I have to grab hold. Not your issue? Nah, I wouldn't blame you either if I hadn't gone overboard. I would say, no, keep going. It's been frantically, I've been trying to hook up the skirts and the poppers, and I've dove up the front with the casting lure, and I could see them literally diving out of the water, all the dolphins. Sorry, tuna. Like before when we pulled up, but they seem bigger this time. They're actually a good say 27 kilo, I reckon. That's what we caught last time. Seems like a distant memory, doesn't it, tuna? easy as that. It would have been right down the bottom there though, this morning.
Yeah, it was 6 foot lower.
At least.
Right.
That's the cap telling everyone where we saw all the tuna and everything else that's got out there. Can't help himself. How'd you go? Yeah, terrible, terrible, terrible. That's exactly right though. Terrible day. Terrible days fishing, but an awesome day out in the water. One of the best days out in the water I think I've had in a long time. Bit of weed at the front.
A little weedy.
I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you want to check out more awesome content, then make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you'd like to check out and see what we're up to on a daily basis, then you can check out our socials down here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you somewhere out there in the big blue.